Congrats on the cover, Hollywood Reporter.
Thank you very much.
The busiest man in comedy. I agree.
Thank you very much. It was fun because, like, I feel like we're always on this journey together. You on the cover of Variety, I'm on the cover of Hollywood. Like, we're just doing covers together. We do TV shows together.
We're cover boys, man.
Yeah,
Come
we're
on.
just like best friends. I love this.
How's the stand-up going? You're going all over the world.
Yeah, man. I'm having a ton of fun. You know, I've kicked off the Loud and Clear tour, and what I love is I tour on the weekends. You know, just to take a break from doing the TV show.
Yeah.
And so I'll go on the road, and you know, like 2 weekends ago, I was in Canada, in Vancouver. Amazing shows out there. Had a great time out there. This weekend,
were
I was
there
in,
when the Raptors won?
I was there the weekend afterwards. Canadians are losing their minds.
Yeah. Oh, they never thought this would happen.
Yeah, but they're also not even making it like a Toronto one. They're just like, Canada!
We own basketball!
Yeah. But like in classic Canadian fashion, it's like they're like hardcore, but then also they're like, but I'm sorry you lost. It's like, you know what I mean? They're still nice about it, but they're super excited. And then this weekend, for instance, I was in Fayetteville, I was in Arkansas, and then I was in Houston, Texas. Yeah, 91 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 humidity, 100% humidity.
No.
I've never felt anything like that in my life.
That's like living in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, no,
I don't know what that is.
No, I'm sorry. I'm from Africa, but that was too much. No.
That's crazy. But when you say you slipped just now, you said that, yeah, when I'm on break, you know, I go on tour. Like, that's not break.
No, but that is break, because I love performing stand-up comedy. I love live audiences. Also, like, it's a break from the news. I can do whatever I want. You know, it's not necessarily going to be about politics.
Like, say you're in Houston, what do you do?
Complain about the weather, first of all.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time complaining about their weather. But then you like have, like, for instance, I got to go to NASA. Do you know how insane that was?
Really?
Literally, I got a tour of NASA, and they like walked me around. They showed me the rockets and like all of the shuttles.
For the show, or just for
No,
you?
just for me.
Wow.
They were just like, come and walk
I don't do
around.
anything that's not the show anymore.
No, yeah, you gotta do it just for you. And then you just walk around. They show you like, this is where the astronauts train, and then like, these are the buttons. Don't touch. Then I touched. Then like, don't touch. And then I touched. And then I didn't.
You'll never be allowed back.
The best part, I got to speak to astronauts in space right now. Like, they gave me a telephone, and then like you can talk to them in space.
They must have freaked. They must have loved that.
Yeah, I kept the telephone. I was like,
You still have, we'll talk to them later. Yeah, we'll give them a call later.
No, but it was amazing. You're like speaking to people in space. Like, they tell you weird things. For instance, male astronauts are suffering this strange symptom where if they stay in space for a certain amount of months, their eyes change shape and like can sometimes like pop sort of out of their head in a way. But it only happens to the men. And like, so I asked them, I was like, hey, what's happening with your eyes? And it was the funniest thing. All the women astronauts were like, oh, that's a man problem.
Wow, so their eyes just bug out?
It's like, yeah, your eyes just change shapes. If you're a man in space, your eyes
You
will
look like
just
a
change.
Simpsons character, yeah.
So that's fun. I get to do that on the weekends. I get to meet people, and then I come home, and then I chill, do a podcast, and then get ready for the show.
Well, that's interesting, because I was just listening to your podcast, because we just had Guy Raz on. He was
Right,
talking about,
right.
he has a podcast on the same thing. Is it Luminary?
Yeah, on Luminary. And
Luminary.
It's just fun. I just talk about, you know what it is? There's so many things that happen in the news that we try and process in the moment. And I feel like as human beings, we've lost the ability or are losing the ability to engage. You know, how do you engage in a topic that's sensitive? How do you talk about issues that are bigger than us, that can't be handled in like 5-minute sound bites?
Yeah.
And we don't want to do that anymore. We want to deal in tweets. What's the tweet?
Yeah.
How do you feel in a tweet?
Faster.
And it's like, yeah, but maybe I can't give you my complete ideas in a tweet, and maybe I won't engage with you in a civil manner in a tweet. And so I try and do that on the podcast. I sit down, I go, what's the issue? Is it immigration? Let's just talk about immigration as a whole. Forget politics, just talk about immigration, how it came to be, what it means, talk about it, relax, chill out. You know, it's a Sunday, just relax, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Just chill, man.
Just chill out.
Yeah, no tweet policy, that's all it is.
But I think you do a great job with that with the Daily Show as well.
Oh, thank you, I try, man. I really try. Thank you very much.
You do your jokes, but you also have discussions, and you have longer jokes and things that actually aren't jokes, that are actually good points.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think we should be trying to do that. I think, honestly, as people, like, we shouldn't be looking at arguments and politics as win or lose. We should be looking at it as learn, inform, and then move forward. But now, like, you know what I mean? Every argument is like, I won that argument. You're not supposed to win an argument. You're supposed to come out informed. Like, we have the argument. Like, you know who's really good about this, funny enough? People who fight. Like, actual fighters.
Yeah.
Like, they'll, like UFC fighters, they'll, like, fight each other in training, and then afterwards they'll be like, that was good. They're like, I learned new things when I rolled with you, my friend.
And his eyeballs sticking out like he just came from space.
The guy's like, yes, you've now taught me how not to get punched. I will remember that
I
next
will
time.
remember that, yeah.
And then the rest of us in society, we're not fighting, and we're just like, you tweeted this at me!
Yeah, wait, stop.
We need to be more like UFC fighters, is what I'm saying.
What is the name of the podcast?
It's called Second Thoughts with Trevor Noah.
Second Thoughts. That's what it's called.
Yeah, take a second, you know.
You have the debates are tomorrow and Thursday. You're going live.
We're all going live.
I'm going live as well. We're all going live.
We're all going live.
Do you like doing live?
It depends. Here's the thing. Live debates, we don't know what's going to happen. Good and bad thing.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it depends who's on the stage. It could be like super exciting, or it could just be like
Boring.
like super boring.
Yeah.
And then now you're live.
Yeah, now you have no jokes.
Yeah.
You're like, now what do we do?
Now you're just like, well, that happened.
That happened, so all right.
And I guess we all experienced it live.
Yeah, can we talk about an old tweet?
But you know what is exciting is like the energy. So like the people come out and you know what it feels like. People come to the show, and you know what's great about the Daily Show is because we live in the world of politics, it's like the culmination of a story. So like now the stages have been set. You know, it's Cory Booker and you've got Joe Biden, and how's their thing going to end? Is it going to be a love affair, or does it end in another fight? You've got Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders competing with free college plans.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone, it's. I feel like this is a culmination of a story we've been telling for a while. So I'm excited for the live shows.
It's kind of good, I think, for us too, because it's a little something different.
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
It's just new characters.
Yeah,
It's
10 people on a debate stage, huh? And that's one night.
That's one night.
Huh? It's going to be exciting.
20
Everyone has
people.
like what, 60 seconds to make their points. What do you
How?
think about this? I just want to say, well, that's enough. Thank
That's
you very
enough
much.
out of you.
You know what they should do? Everyone should just like add one word to it, like those improv games. That's how they should do it.
I think that.
Yeah, you should just do it like that. So they'd be like, Senator, what do you think we should do about education?
Well,
We
know
how
to
make
it.
better.
Wow.
That's what they should do.
Trevor, no, everybody.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.